Chapter 21 The Firestorm Monkey returns and the Karnaz Badge is obtained. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Beep beep, Ash, it's you. What Pokémon have you decided to switch? But I have to study Carapace Cocoon for a few more days. Dr. Oak knew that Xiaoji would challenge the gym competition tomorrow. Doctor, please pass the Firestorm Monkey, Big Eagle and Bay Leaf over here. I will exchange them for Banquilas, Proud Swallow and Little Elephant. Xiaoji said. The Hoenn kids are on the right track, and Xiaoji decided to have a big reshuffle except for the Eternal Pikachu, the EV who is about to break through, and the Mushogu who is participating in the gym competition. That's right, what Ash asked Dr. Oak to do was to get the Firestorm Monkey back from Shando. After all, the Firestorm Monkey was originally Ash's Pokémon and was just lent to Fando. Oh. Banquilas. No problem. Dr. Oma's eyes shone. Oh, by the way, the Pokémon in your backyard have made great progress. The little crocodile has evolved into a blue crocodile. The owl is competing with the help of Jiao. We have already broken through to the gym level. Really? That's great. This time, Xiaoji did not plan to let the Firestorm Monkey participate in the gym competition, but planned to cultivate a relationship. After all, the Firestorm Monkey was borrowed by Fando not long after he conquered it. Xiaoji found an open space and said, "Come out, Firestorm Monkey." Bidiao. Bay Leaf. Ha pinch by Bailey. Bayleaf knocked Xiaoji down directly. Long time no see Bay Leaf. Xiaoji said hello, then faced the Firestorm Monkey. Long time no see. Firestorm Monkey. Welcome back. Ha pinch. Firestorm Monkey nodded happily. Firestorm Monkey, attribute, fighting, characteristics, not admitting defeat. When the opponent's ability is reduced, the attack will be greatly increased. Strength, mid-stage gymnasium, moves, bodybuilding, close combat, provocation, double return, earth throw, megaton kick, megaton punch, Taijing attribute, ghost, Bay Leaf, strength, elite peak, The next day, Xiaoji and his friends arrived at the Karnaz gym. The Karnaz gym seems to be made of stone. It is indeed a rock gym. It is not much different from Nibi gym. They are both made of stone, Xiaoji thought to himself. At the same time, I was very excited because this was the first gym competition that Xiaoji had traveled through time. Xiaoji and others walked into the gym and came to the battle venue. Several staff were cleaning the venue. Awesome. Oh, greater than over equal to less than over equal to. Oh, Xiaoyao looked at the venue and spoke. Is this the place for the competition? Xiao Xing also spoke excitedly. It really feels like a dedicated place for rock Pokémon. Xiao Jiang, who is also the owner of the Rock Hall, commented. Good morning, you are Xiaoji from Jinshin Town, right? The owner of Duan Hall has already told me, please come with me. The staff came forward and said. Okay. Teacher, the gym challengers have arrived. The staff shouted. Xiaoji, we are really honored that the Karnaz gym can be the starting point for you to challenge the competition in the Fengyuan League. Duan walked out with a smile. It's also my pleasure, Miss Duan. So Xiaoji, let's start now. Duan asked. No problem, I've already prepared it. Teacher, we are ready. The staff member stepped forward and said. Are you also a teacher in the gym? Xiao Jiang asked curiously. They are all students of the Trainer Training Academy. Now they are working as my assistants here while accumulating practical experience as Pokémon trainers. Duan first explained to Xiao Jiang, then turned to Xiaoji and asked, Xiaoji, would you mind having a video camera to record the competition? I want to use it in teaching, because actual gym competitions are the best teaching materials for trainers. I'll be fine. Afterwards, Xiaoji and Duan stood in their corresponding positions, while Xiao Jiang and the others came to the audience to watch the battle. I wonder how Xiaoji will fight. This is the first time I have actually seen a gym competition. Xiao Xing said excitedly. Xiao Xing, haven't you seen your father compete at the Tsinghua gym? Xiao Gang asked doubtfully. Dad said that would distract the challenger and wouldn't let us watch the battle. Xiao Xing explained helplessly. From now on, the gym competition between the gym trainer Dawu and the challenger Xiaoji from Jinshin Town begins. The rules are a knockout match using 2 Pokémon. Only the challenger can replace the Pokémon used. The referee first announced house rules. Then I'm going to take action. Come out, Little Fist Stone. Small Fist Stone. Characteristics: hard head, not affected by reactionary moves. Strength, elite late stage. The decision is yours, Mu Shou Gong. That's right. The game begins. The referee gave the order and the game officially began. Small Fist Stone, Million-Ton Punch. Xiao Quanshi rushes towards Mu Shou Gong and starts punching. Mu Shou Palace dodges the lightning and then uses the leaves. Mu Shou Gong easily dodged the Small Fist Stone and condensed leaves to attack the Small Fist Stone. After the Small Fist Stone becomes hard, use the Falling Stone. Obviously Dawu wants to take this move forcefully and then counterattack. That's right. Mu Shogun was hit by a falling rock. Little Fist Stone, great, use rolling. The Small Fist Stone rolled towards Mu Shou Palace. Mu Shou Gong jumps up and absorbs. Mu Shou Gong jumped up and absorbed Xiao Quanshi's physical strength. The last blow, a flash of lightning and a slap. That's right. Xiao Quanshi immediately lost his ability to fight. Little Fist Stone loses the ability to fight. Mu Shou Gong wins. Come back, Little Fist Stone, you did a great job. Thank you for your hard work. Dawu took the Little Fist Stone back. Well done. Mu Shou Gong. Exactly. Mu Shou Gong smiled and nodded. Okay, let's continue, Mu Shou Gong. That's right. Come out, Che Baby. Dawu here sent Che Baby. North-facing nose, characteristics, strong, when receiving a fatal blow, a trace of physical strength will be retained. Strength, mid-stage gymnasium. Game start. Nose north, use rock seal. Dodge the lightning. Xiang Bei's nose hit the ground hard, and many stones began to appear around Mu Shou Gong, surrounding Xiang Mu Shou Gong. Mu Shou Gong used lightning to dodge the attack. Very good. Mu Shou Miao leaves counterattack. Mu Shou Gong gathered the leaves to attack the north nose. Next to the north nose, use the sharp stone to attack. That's right. Mu Shou Gong screamed. Chao Beibei took the attack and gathered stones to attack Mu Shou Gong. The level gap between the two was too large and Mu Shou Gong lost his ability to fight. Mu Shou Gong loses the ability to fight. Chao Baby wins. Come back. Mu Shou Gong, you are already very powerful. Then, please Baijiao. Xiaoji took Mu Shou Gong back and sent Baijiao again. Nose north and use the electromagnetic gun. Che Baby's whole body emitted electric current, which concentrated on his red nose and emitted a light yellow energy beam. Baijiao Shadow Clone. Lightning flash and steel wings. By that I saw Baijiao splitting countless clones and attacking Cheobibi at a very fast speed, directly bringing out the strong characteristics. Nose facing north, hurry up and sleep. Dawu shouted. Facing the north nose fell asleep. Will I give you a chance to reply? Baijiao, use the full force of the destructive death ray. Baijiao condensed white light and successfully hit Xiang Bei's nose while he was sleeping. Boom. Che Baby. Dawu looked at Che Baby who fell to the ground. Chao Baby loses the ability to fight. Baijiao wins. The winner is Xiaoji from Jinshin Town. Awesome. I won, thank you for your hard work Baijiao, ***. Bye. Okay. Xiaoji wins Xiao Xing shouted and jumped up. Che Baby, come back, thank you for your hard work. Have a good rest. Duan took Che baby back. Everyone came outside the gym. Xiaoji, you are really awesome. This is the Rock Badge. Congratulations, I believe you will get good results in the Hoenn League conference. Duan handed the badge to Xiaoji. Thank you. Xiaoji thanked him, took the badge, raised it high and shouted, okay, I got the Rock Badge. By Pika, Ding complete the achievement to get the Rock Badge, reward, 1000 points. After that, Xiaoxing wanted to see the Rock Badge just like Xiaoyao looked at Xiaoji's ribbon medal. In this way, everyone came to the Pokémon Center to discuss the next trip, to be continued. Please give me 5-star reviews and some free power generation with love. I will work hard to update, thank you all. Chapter 22 The Naval Fleet appears, President Zivucci's thank you gift. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Okay. Dr. Omu, I received the Fire Rock Rat and the Proud Swallow. I've also received by Jiao and Mu Shou Gong here. Xiaoji, you have to work hard. Yes. Ash's team update, Pikachu, Eevee, Fire Monkey, Bayleaf, Fire Rat, and Arrogant Swallow. After Xiaoji finished talking to Dr. Oak, he met Xiaojiang and the others. Xiaoji, we checked that the closest gym to here is the martial arts gym on Marshall Island. Xiaoxing reported to Xiaoji. Okay. Let's challenge the martial arts gym. How about Xiaojiang? Xiaoji nodded in agreement. Pika. Xiaojiang and Xiaoyao were looking through the travel brochures of Karnaz City, one thinking about big purchases and the other thinking about eating delicious food. Xiaogang. Xiaoji, _. Xiaojiang then raised his head and explained, there are 3 liaison boats to Wudo Island in the morning, noon and evening. The noon boat has already departed. If you want to take the evening boat, you can move freely during the previous time. Isn't it? I agree. // W. / Xiaoyao agreed first. In that case, okay. Xiaoji nodded in agreement. Xiaoxing was drinking a drink and thinking about what he was going to do when he accidentally spilled the drink on the Pokémon Navigator. Ah! Xiaoxing was startled and quickly wiped the drink off with a handkerchief. After trying the operation, there was no reaction. Oops. Xiaoxing immediately shook his head. The 3 of them also turned to look at Xiaoxing, and Xiaoyao asked, what's wrong with you? Xiaoxing. Xiaoxing hurriedly hid the Pokémon Navigator behind his back. No. It's nothing. You can move freely next, right? Goodbye. After saying that, Xiaoxing ran away directly. The only thing in Xiaoxing's mind was that he couldn't let Xiaoyao find out, otherwise he would be laughed to death. Then the 3 of them separated and moved freely. Xiaoji went to train the Pokémon. At the martial arts gym, Xiaoji decided to use Firestorm Monkey and Arrogant Swallow, so Xiaoji prepared secret weapons for them. While other Pokémon train, on the other side, Xiaoxing met an uncle who was showing off some weird inventions to the children. And this uncle is none other than the president of Duan Company and the father of the former Hoenn champion, President Zivucci. President Zivucci liked Xiaoxing very much. Not only did he lead Xiaoxing to repair the Pokémon Navigator, he also led Xiaoxing around the company and asked his secretary in black to invite Xiaoji and the others. After President Zivucci took Xiaoxing to visit the fossil resurrection machine, they encountered a suspicious person. At this time, Xiaoji and the 3 of them met at the Pokémon Center. Xiaojiang completed the big purchase, while Xiaoyao was propped up and lying motionless on the chair. Then I was told that Xiaoxing went to Duan Company and invited the 3 of them to go. Afterwards, Xiaoji and the other 2 experienced the life of rich people, and got into the luxury limousine and arrived at Duan Company. So you are also Pokémon trainers. Our young master from Duan Company is also a powerful trainer. The secretary introduced. Of course, Mr. Daigo is very strong. Xiaoji affirmed. Hey, Xiaoji, do you know Dawu? Xiaoyao asked doubtfully. Oh. Xiaoyao, are you still from Fengyuan? Dawu is the former champion of Fengyuan. Xiaoji said helplessly. Champion of Hoenn. On the other side, Presidents Zivucci and Xiaoxing were tracking the suspicious person, but due to Xiaoxing's mistake, he escaped. It's all my fault. Xiaoxing lowered his head and blamed himself. No, you have made a meritorious service. Zivucci consoled him. Xiaoxing. He would run away in a panic, which means he has proven through his actions that he is a suspicious person. Well, we are going to chase him. I have to say that President Zivucci is very good at comforting people, but Xiaoxing didn't notice it anyway. At this time, the laboratory was in a mess, and the secretary received a call from the president. Hello. I'm Kodora, the president. In the laboratory, 2 sealed bottles of culture solution were found. Gone. Yes. I'll be there soon. After Kodora hung up the phone, he said to Xiaoji and his group, now the president and Xiaoxing are together, and the 2 of them are chasing a suspicious person. What? What if something happens to Xiaoxing? Xiaoyao was worried about Xiaoxing. Don't worry. Xiaoxing is with the president. The president called just now to say that they are fine. Let's go there quickly. Xiaoji comforted Xiaoyao. I'll lead the way. I know a way. We can take a shortcut to the front and attack the prisoner. Kodora said. Soon on the balcony, several people who took a shortcut blocked the suspicious man, and Xiaoxing and President Zivucci also chased after him. You have been surrounded. I advise you to surrender and tell the truth about your identity. Xiaoji looked at the man and said seriously. Xiaoxing, are you okay? Xiaoyao looked at Xiaoxing with concern. It's okay. This is my sister, and that's Xiaoji. Xiaoxing scratched his head and introduced. Really? Hello. President Zivucci said hello to Xiaoji and the others, then turned to the suspicious man. Give us back the sealed bottle you stole. Humph, it's not that simple. Come out. Iron-clawed lobster. The suspicious man released an iron-clawed lobster, iron claw lobster, strength, peak of the gym. It's the iron claw lobster who is doing this kind of thing again. It seems that you are the water fleet in the Hoenn Dark Organization. Xiaoji looked at the man and analyzed. Pikachu looked at the other party seriously. Go, Pikachu. Volt attack. Electric light appeared around Pikachu, and he rushed towards the claw lobster, knocking it down. Stand up. Iron-clawed lobster, use crab punch. The giant claws of the iron claw lobster emitted white light and attacked Pikachu. Shadow clone. You know, Pikachu is always making progress. Pikachu split into a large number of clones and dodged the crab claw punch. Pikachu, use. Before he could finish speaking, the trio of Team Rocket ran up. Team Rocket. What are you doing here? Xiaoyao shouted. You know, they are watching it intensely. What a disappointment. Since you, Rocket's opener. You guys, don't run away. At this time, Miss Junsha chased after her. Ah! Here we come. The 3 members of Team Rocket saw Miss Junsha chasing after them, hugging and shouting. What on earth is going on? Miss Junsha, who was catching up, looked at the situation here in confusion. Humph. Iron-clawed lobster, use foam light. Pikachu, use the electric ball to deal with it. The claw lobster fires foam rays from its pincers to attack Pikachu, and Pikachu condenses a yellow electric ball on its tail and throws it at the claw lobster. Boom! The electric ball burst out of the explosion smoke and knocked away the crayfish. Pikachu fires up 100,000 volts. Pikachu released a yellow electric current that hit the iron claw lobster, and the iron claw lobster lost its ability to fight. Damn it, come back. Iron-clawed lobster. Then, the water fleet members wanted to run towards a box. Ash's waveguide power was always paying attention to him. Don't move, Pikachu will be shocked. Pika ah. The water fleet members were also electrocuted. Miss Junsha stepped forward and handcuffed her. You're under arrest. Afterwards, the culture fluid was found and returned to President Zivucci. Several people came to the box, opened it, and saw a small rocket thruster inside. Thank you so much, Xiaoji. Otherwise, he would have escaped and the culture fluid would not be returned. President Zivucci thanked him. No, this is what I should do. Xiaoji and President Zivucci said politely. Suddenly, the power of the waveguide sensed the movement of Team Rocket, Pikachu, 100,000 volts. Pikachu. What a disgusting feeling. Sunancy. Ding complete the achievement, defeat the water fleet for the first time, reward, Junior Magical Candy X5, Magic Candy. Is it the one I thought? Ding Junior Magical Candies can be directly upgraded to one level for the Quasi-Kings, excluding the bottleneck of the Quasi-Kings, intermediate magical candies can be directly upgraded to one level for the champions, excluding the bottleneck of the champions, and high-level magical candies can be directly upgraded for the mythical beasts. Directly upgrade to one level, not including the bottleneck of mythical beasts. Each Pokémon can only take one for elementary, intermediate and advanced levels. No, the restrictions are so big. If there were no restrictions, ordinary Pokémon would be able to kill the god of creation soon. Although Xiaoji was disappointed, it was reasonable. Later, President Zivucci treated Xiaoji and the others to a luxurious dinner to express his gratitude. He took out another elf egg and handed it to Xiaoji. Xiaoji, this is my thank you gift. Thank you very much for your help. You don't have to be so polite. Xiaoji looked at the elf egg in front of him, jealous but embarrassed to take it. It's okay. This elf egg was actually given to me by Dawu not long ago. He said that he found it in the wild. I borrowed the flower to offer it to Buddha. President Zivucci advised Xiaoji. Well, I will cultivate it well. Xiaoji took it after President Zivucci's persuasion. By the way, my son Daigo is on Marshall Island. You can go and meet him. President Zivucci looked at Xiaoji with a smile. Suddenly, Xiaoyao wanted to check the information of Wudo Island on a whim. When President Zivucci secretly handed over the Pokémon Navigator, Xiaoxing successfully escaped. Afterwards, everyone said goodbye to President Zivucci. To be continued, can you guess what Pokémon's elf egg it is? Chapter 23, Arriving at Fighting Island, Pikachu's Surfing. You are listening at navalfull.audio. Xiaoji did not use the system to check what Pokémon was in the elf egg. After all, the mystery was what people expected most. When everyone set off, Xiaoyao wanted to eat noodles, but due to an error in the magazine, Xiaoji and the others missed the contact ship. Xiaoyao bravely took up the responsibility, and finally found an old man who owned a boat through her efforts, Hutch and the long-winged gull Xiaopi. In this way, everyone got on old man Hutch's boat, the Little Pie, and continued to set off towards Wudo Island. On the way to Wudo Island, Xiaoji and the others were attacked by the giant tooth sharks and came to the unknown island. On the island, they met Team Rocket who came to assist, which made Xiaoji and the others reconcile with the giant tooth sharks. Pikachu, send them on their way with 100,000 volts. Pikachu. What a disgusting feeling. Sunancy. .e, asterisk, w. _/:, you should thank me very much, otherwise you will be torn apart by the Megalodon sharks. After 2 days, Xiaoji and his team finally landed in Wudo Town on Wudo Island. After Old Man Hutch said goodbye to Xiaoji and his group, he decided to set sail again to Kana City because of his encounter with them. Xiaoji and his party went to the Pokémon Center on the island to rest for the night. The next day. Very good. Pikachu, let's win the martial arts gym in one fell swoop and let's go. Pikapi Xiaoji held the elf egg and Pikachu and ran towards the martial arts gym. Oh, wait for us. Xiaoji. Xiaojiang and the other three chased after them. Later, Xiaoji and his party came to the fighting gym. I have to say that it really felt like a coastal gym. They saw a golden arch with a few words engraved on it, Fighting Big Wave. The sign of the gym has the word, fighting written on it. I think they must be very confident in their fighting skills. Xiaoxing guessed. That's right, maybe he is a muscular fighter like Mr. Ah from Zhanlan Gym. Xiaojiang also reasoned at the side. Indeed, in the eyes of ordinary people, the first reaction of a fighter is that of an uncle with muscles all over his body, but in the martial arts gym, it is different and he is a handsome guy. At this time, a young man with sky blue hair and a surfboard came out of the gym. Who are you? What's the matter with you? The young man asked doubtfully. Hello, I'm Xiaoji from Jinshin Town, and I'm here to challenge the gym. Xiaoji stepped forward with the elf egg in his arms and explained his purpose. Hello. I am Fujishu, the gym trainer of the martial arts gym. Fujishu replied with a smile, and then showed an apologetic smile. I'm really sorry, until yesterday, the sea was still ticking, splashing, the waves are roaring, but today is different, the face of the sea is very beautiful, so you can come back tomorrow. After speaking, Fujishu left. There's no way. Since the gym trainer won't hold the gym competition, we can only come again tomorrow. Or let's go to the beach to rest for a day. Xiaoji suggested to everyone. Agree, **************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************** and the four of them came to the beach, and there were many people surfing. It's the sea, hurry up and swim in the sea. After Xiaoyao said that, he started to take off his clothes. No. Sister. You can't change clothes in a place like this. No way. Right triangle and area operators. Xiaoxing quickly stopped Xiaoyao's behavior. No problem, I've already worn my swimsuit inside, how about it? It suits me very well. Xiaoyao explained while taking off her swimsuit. W. You have planned this for a long time, right? That's, the big sisters, they are so beautiful. Please come quickly and accompany Xiaoxing to have a love surfing. Xiaojiang could no longer control himself and wanted to rush forward. Several people silently stayed away from Xiaojiang, saying that they did not know him. Ah! Look! The gym trainer just now is here too. Xiaoyao pointed in one direction and shouted. Everyone looked over and saw Fujishu surfing with a Super King, characteristics, thick fat, the power of ice or fire moves is halved, strength, late stage of the gym. The Pokémon next to him should be the Super King. Xiaojiang came back to his senses and looked at the Pokémon next to Tingshu and said. But? Does King Super like surfing? Xiaoyao was very confused. This should also be a way of training, and it can cultivate a tacit understanding between yourself and Pokémon. Xiaoji thought for a while and explained. I see, you are worthy of being a gym trainer. Xiaoxing nodded to express his understanding. Since such an opportunity is rare, let's go play separately. Xiaoji said with a big wave of his hand. Okay, let's go Xiaoxing, let's go swimming. Xiaoyao pulled Xiaoxing and was about to leave. Wait a minute. Sister. I haven't changed into my swimsuit yet. Later, Xiaoji, Xiaojiang and Xiaoxing changed into swimsuits at the Pokémon Center, and Xiaoji entrusted the elf eggs to Miss Joy's care. Come out, everyone. Let's have a good day. All Xiaoji's Pokémon came out and went to play in the water. Only Bay Leaf stayed by Xiaoji's side and didn't want to leave. Then, I'm here too, come out, Fire Chicks and Spiny Tails. Come out too, Fritos, Lotus Leaf Boy. I'm sorry, Bay Leaf, Pikachu and I are going surfing. It's not suitable for you. Give me this as compensation. Xiaoji gave Bayleaf a junior magical candy. After Xiaoji's coaxing, Bayleaf finally agreed and ate the candy. Bayleaf. I saw Bayleaf's aura rising suddenly to the early stage of the gym. You must know that it is difficult to break through every major realm, otherwise Bayleaf would not have been stuck for so long, and Pikachu has not yet broken through to the Quasi-King of Heaven. Xiaoji rented a surfboard and a small surfboard, and started surfing with Pikachu. Come on. Pikachu. Pika Pika. That while Xiaoji and Pikachu were surfing, they met Ivy and agreed to compete in the gym tomorrow. How does it feel to surf, Pikachu? Xiaoji and Pikachu came ashore after surfing, and Xiaoji asked Pikachu. Pikachu nodded happily. Very good. Xiaoji looked at Pikachu and knew that Pikachu had mastered the skill of surfing, and said in his heart, the system redeems the surfing learning machine, and the user is Pikachu. Ding used successfully. Afterwards, Xiaoji met Xiaojiang and the other three. After lunch, Xiaoji came to the practice ground. Come out, Firestorm Monkey. Ha pinch. What is Xiaoji going to do? Xiaoyao asked doubtfully. I don't know, it should be some kind of training. Xiaojiang said while looking at Pikachu and Firestorm Monkey. Pikachu uses surf. Ash yelled. What? Pikachu can surf. Xiao Xing was shocked. It seems possible. I heard that only some extremely talented Pikachu can learn it. As expected of Pikachu. Now he can also fight against the ground system. Xiaojiang understood that this was Xiaoji's intention to test Pikachu's surfing power. Ha Pinch the Firestorm Monkey was knocked away. Very good, Pikachu, you are so awesome. Thank you for your hard work, Firestorm Monkey. Pika Ha Pinch. In this way, everyone happily played on the beach all afternoon. On this happy day, Eevee unexpectedly broke through to the mid-elite stage, leaving Ash speechless. Other Pokémon would be stuck for a long time, but Eevee had already caught up as if there was no bottleneck. The next day, everyone came to the martial arts gym again. Xiaoji welcomes your challenge. I will try my best. Fujishu said to Xiaoji, to be continued, please give me 5-star praise and use love to generate electricity. Thanks for your support. Chapter 24 Fist of Anger, Abandoned Monkey. You are listening at navalfull.audio. Starting now, the gym match between the gym trainer Fujiki and the challenger Xiaoji from Jinshin Town, using 2 Pokémon. After the referee announced, the game officially started. Go, Howley. Tingshu sent out the Pokémon first. Howley, characteristics, no defense, both sides moves will definitely hit, strength, elite peak. Xiaoji twitched the corner of his mouth. If he remembered correctly, the original work should be about wrist strength. It seems that because of his performance, Tingshu attaches great importance to him. Go, Proud Swallow. Siba. Proud Swallow, use your wings to attack. Howley is next. Next, use Thunder Fist. Tingshu looked at the attacking Ao Gu Yen with a smile. I saw that Howley actually used surfing skills to resolve some of the damage. What's going on? Why is the attack power of the wings so weak? It shouldn't be. Xiao Xing asked in confusion. Is it the surfing skills that are taking away the force? That's it. Xiaoji understood the mystery. Yes, Xiaoji, how do you want to crack it? Fujishu asked Xiaoji with a smile. It is really troublesome to have no defense and unloading force. The advantage of Proud Yen is gone, and there is no way to fight a war of attrition. The simplest way. Break through all the magic with one force and decide the outcome with one strike. A flash of lightning and a fierce attack from the brave bird. What? Howley uses Thunder Fist. Boom. Howley fell down with a plop. Siba Ao Gyan was also seriously injured and fell down later. Thank you, Aoguian, I see your backbone, come back. Howley, you are great too. Proud Yen and Howley lost their ability to fight at the same time. Xiaoji, your arrogant swallow has great backbone. You are indeed very strong. Tingshu praised it and sent out his next Pokémon, Go, Super King. It was the Super King who was surfing with Fujiki yesterday. So, here's the Firestorm Monkey. Ha Pinch. Firestorm Monkey, this is your first gym competition, let's have a successful start. Ha Pinch. Fighting vs Fighting. I like Super Power King and Bullet Punch. Firestorm Monkey attacks with a million-ton punch. Just like this, the two Pokémon were punching each other, going back and forth, which made Xiaojiang and the three people in the audience very happy to watch. Ha! It's been a long time since I've had so much fun. Xiaoji, it seems like your Firestorm Monkey has been specially trained. Super Power King, Mind Hammer. Firestorm Monkey, let's use our full strength. The 20th Angry Fist. Ha pinch, he punched out the accumulated anger and knocked away the attacking Super King. A blue-white light appeared around the Firestorm Monkey, and its body changed and began to evolve. That's... Ting Shu looked at the Firestorm Monkey in surprise. How is it possible? The Firestorm Monkey can still evolve. Xiaoxing felt that his brain was not enough. Ha pinched, the light of evolution around the Firestorm Monkey shattered, its hair flew wildly, its skin turned black, and its scarlet eyes looked violent. Abandoned Monkey. Attributes: fighting, ghost, characteristics, not admitting defeat, strength, late stage of the gym, moves, Shadow Fist, Angry Fist, Taijing Explosion, Taijing Attribute, Ghost, that's right. The secret weapon Xiaoji prepared for Firestorm Monkey is the Fist of Wrath. Originally, Firestorm Monkey couldn't learn it, but the system can use the Firestorm Monkey's dedicated learning machine Wrathful Fist to break the boundaries. Congratulations, Abandoned Monkey. Haha, Abandoned Monkey gave Xiaoji a thumbs up. Xiaoyao took out the picture book and scanned it. No information was displayed. Abandoned Monkey, Xiaoji, what are you? Ting Shu asked everyone's question. The Abandoned Monkey is a Pokémon with ghost and fighting attributes. It is the evolved form of the Fire Monkey. It can only evolve after the Fire Monkey has used the Fist of Wrath 20 times. It seems that only the Fire Monkey in the Padia region can learn the Fist of Wrath. I don't know why my Firestorm Monkey uses Wrath Fist. Xiaoji explained. I see, I think one of your Firestorm Monkey ancestors came from the Padia region, and the genes passed down from them have awakened. You are so lucky. Ting Shu perfected it for Xiaoji. Lie. Xiaoji really wanted to hug Fujishu and thank him for his help. Then, let's continue our game. Mr. Fujishu. Xiaoji looked at Fujishu with a smile. The Super King uses the power of his mental hammer. Since Fujiki knew it was a ghost type, it was impossible for him to use any more fighting moves, and the super moves could restrain the Abandoned Monkey twice as well. The Abandoned Monkey uses all his strength to Shadow Fist. Ha pinch. Boom. The Super Power King was knocked down. Super King loses the ability to fight, fire, no, the Abandoned Monkey wins. The winner is Xiaoji from Jinshin Town. That's great, Abandoned Monkey. Ha pinch. Xiaoji, thank you for letting me see the evolution of Firestorm Monkey. This is the boxing badge. You deserve it. Ting Shu stepped forward and handed over the boxing badge. Okay, I got the boxing badge. Xiaoji took the badge and raised it. Pika ha pinch, ding, get the boxing badge, reward, 1000 points, Pokémon Center. Xiaoji, show us the Abandoned Monkey. Asterisk. Xiaosheng and Xiaoyao looked at Xiaoji. Okay, but the Abandoned Monkey is more likely to get angry than the Firestorm Monkey, so you should be careful. Xiaosheng and Xiaoyao nodded like chickens pecking at rice. Come out. Everyone. Xiaoji released all the Pokémon to let everyone get to know the Abandoned Monkey. Everyone and the Pokémon looked at the Abandoned Monkey curiously. In the end, the Abandoned Monkey couldn't bear it anymore and returned to the Pokémon Ball. What a pity, I still want to see it. Xiaoyao lowered his head in disappointment. In the future, there will be more opportunities. I will go to the Pokémon Center to change Pokémon first. By the way, I can ask Dr. Oak to check on the condition of the Abandoned Monkey. Xiaoji comforted Xiaoyao and ran to the Pokémon Center. Okay. I understand, don't worry. I will check the Abandoned Monkey carefully, he. Xiaoji, if you have anything to do in the future, just come to me, and I will do my best to help you sort it out. Dr. Omu assured with a pat on his chest. Okay, thank you Dr. Oak. Looking at Dr. Oak's appearance, Xiaoji didn't know what Dr. Oak was thinking, and silently said sorry to the abandoned monkey. Ash's team update: Pikachu, Fire Rat, Bayleaf, Owl, Blue Crocodile, Charizard, and an elf egg. The owl was teleported here because Ash planned to use it to participate in the next gorgeous contest. Later, Xiaoji and Xiaoyao reunited. Xiaoji, we heard from Miss Joy that Mr. Dawu is really on the island. Xiao Xing said excitedly. President Zivucci is Mr. Daigo's father. How could he make a mistake? Xiaoji said with a corner of his mouth. No. Mr. Daigo seems to be in the stone cave. Xiao Xing explained quickly. Okay, let's go take a look. Xiaoji decided. Xiaoji entrusted the elf egg to Miss Joy again. After all, who knows what dangers there are in the stone cave. Afterwards, everyone walked towards the stone cave. On the other side, Dr. Omu's laboratory said, Hey. I haven't studied Padia's Pokémon Abandoned Monkey yet. It just so happens that the hunting papillion butterfly has just evolved and there are no more research subjects. You just send it to my door. Come out, abandoned monkey. Ha Pinch the abandoned monkey looked at Dr. Oak and was very angry, and wanted to punch him, but suddenly it felt a very powerful aura locking on it. Hee, old man, keep an eye on it. Here comes the abandoned monkey. Abandoned world monkey, help. If I had known earlier I would not have evolved. Xiaoji was attacked by Team Rocket on the way to the Cave of Stone. Xiaoyao and Musashi had a battle between Spinytail versus Spinytail. After that, they defeated Team Rocket and successfully arrived at the Cave of Stone, to be continued. Chapter 25 Stone Cave, Conquering Kodora. You are listening at navalfull.audio. Xiaoji and his party came to a dark cave. This is it, the stone cave. Xiao Xing said excitedly. Mr. Dawu, are you looking for precious stones here? Xiaoyao looked at the unremarkable features of the cave, then turned to Xiao Xing and asked, Xiao Xing, do you know what's like inside the cave? Xiao Xing scratched his head and said that he didn't know. Obviously he didn't do enough homework. The stone cave is the cave of Kodora, so there are many passages dug under the stone cave by these Kodora, which are as intricate as a maze. So everyone, be careful. Xiaoji reminded. As expected of Xiaoji, not like someone else. Asterisk. Xiaoyao looked at Xiaoji with admiration. Xiaojiang looked back at Xiaoji and felt that Xiaoji was becoming more and more reliable. Xiaosheng. Then, Xiaoji and the four of them walked into the dark cave and couldn't see anything. It's amazing, this is what it feels like in the cave. Xiaoyao sighed. Sister, this is a cave, be careful. Xiao Xing was speechless. Come out, Fire Rock Rat. Burn up your fighting spirit. Xiaoji released the Fire Rock Rat, and the surrounding area became obviously brighter. Great. This makes it much clearer. Xiaoyao said happily. Ouch! Fire Rock Rat walked in front, followed by Xiaoji and four others. At this time, 2 cave entrances appeared in front of them. Xiaojiang stepped forward and put a marking sticker in the middle of the cave entrance and explained, this way, even if you go wrong and get lost on the way, with this mark, you can tell the direction. Everyone nodded and thought Xiaojiang's method was very good. After that, the four of them chose a cave entrance and continued to move forward. They came to a place with a huge cave entrance above. Sunlight shone in from the hole, and the scene in front of them was very clear. Just when Xiaoji and the others wanted to go under the cave entrance to see what was going on, the ground suddenly collapsed and Xiaoji and the others fell into a deep pit. What's going on? Xiaojiang asked doubtfully. Wow, since you. Rocket's opening remarks. It's you Team Rocket again. That the Rocket trio happily jumped up and down next to the pit. It worked. I was fooled. Ash used the power of the waveguide and found that the ground began to collapse again, and shouted, wait a minute, Team Rocket, don't jump. Unfortunately, it was too late. Cracks appeared on the ground and it began to collapse again. The four ashes and the rocket trio fell down at the same time, sliding down, and everyone was scattered. Xiaoji climbed out of the mound and began to use the power of waveguides to find the direction and others. Pikachu also climbed out of the mound at this time. Ah! What are you doing? Really? Help! I saw Xiaoyao crawling out of the mound on the other side. That's great, Pikachu, Xiaoyao, you are all fine. Xiaoji said happily. Pika Ash. That's great, Xiaoji, Pikachu and Xiaoyao looked up at the same time and looked at the big hole above. We fell from there. It's so high. Xiaoyao was frightened for a while. We fell to the lower level. It should be because the rockets dug holes and the ground became loose. Plus those idiots were still jumping up and down. We fell down. Xiaoji analyzing the situation. Let's look for Xiao Sheng and the others first, and then find a way to return to the original place. Xiao Yao was still worried about Xiao Sheng's safety. We should go up first. They should also be able to climb up, and it would be easier to go out and save them. Xiaoji felt that we should go up first. Xiao Yao heard that it made sense and nodded in agreement. Later, after Xiaoji used the power of waveguide to explore, he led Xiaoyao and Pikachu into a cave entrance. On the other side, Musashi, Meowth, and Xiaoji's fire rats were grouped together. Team Rocket had to use the fire rats to shine, but they had no choice but to reconcile and start looking for a way out. The last group was naturally Xiaosheng, Xiaojiang, and Xiaojiro, who were grouped together. After a round of mutual criticism, they began to look for a way out. Xiaoji was walking with Xiaoyao and Pikachu in the cave. It was pitch dark. Fortunately, Xiaoji had the power of waveguide so that he could not find the way. Xiaoyao looked around nervously. Although she had an adventurous spirit, but seeing nothing always calms the mind. Suddenly, but a voice came. Ah, Xiaoyao was startled. At this time, Xiaoji grabbed Xiaoyao's hand and said, "Don't be afraid, I'm here." Xiaoyao felt Xiaoji's hand and lowered his head with a slight blush. Xiaoji pulled Xiaoyao to the source of the sound, and saw a Kodora in front of him. "It turns out it's just Dora, don't be afraid, Xiaoyao." Xiaoji said and separated his hands. Xiaoyao felt a lot more relieved when he saw Kodora, but at the same time he was a little disappointed. Kodora, gender, male, attributes, steel, rock, characteristics, heavy metal, its weight doubles, strength, early stage of the gym, moves, heavy impact, dragon dive, double-edged head hammer, Taijing attribute, steel. Okay, let's go. Pikachu conquers it and uses surf. Pika. A huge wave surged out from under Pikachu and attacked Kodora, but Kodora straightened up and appeared in white light and rushed out to repel Pikachu. But Dora's defense is really high. Pikachu makes a quick decision and uses his full volt attack. Pika. After knocking Kodora down, Xiaoji threw the Pokeball, subdued it and sent it to the Oak Research Institute. Okay. I've subdued Kodora. Hey, what is this? Xiaoji felt something abnormal on the wall with his waveguide power, and pointed directly at a location and ordered, "Pikachu, Iron Tail." Pika. As the Iron Tail fell, the rock splashed and a glazed stone appeared. Is this kind of gem again? Xiaoyao said in surprise. The mushrooms also gave Xiaoji a similar gem before. Dingbashi Kodora Mage Stone. Xiaoji had a smile on his face, buy one get one free. Afterwards, Xiaoji took Xiaoyao and Pikachu forward, and it was obvious that they were moving upward. I should be on the upper floor. Is anyone here? Xiaoji looked above his head and shouted again. Pikapi, is anyone there? Not at this time. Xiaoji felt a waveguide and ran there with Xiaoyao and Pikachu. After running for a while, he saw a figure with a Pokémon next to him. That person is... Xiaoji exclaimed, seeing a young man with silver blue hair, and a Kodora following him. Mr. Champion Daigo. Huh. He is Mr. Dawu. Xiaoyao said in surprise. Hello. What are you doing here? Are you lost? Dawu asked politely. Hello, I'm Xiaoji from Jinshin Town. This is my partner Pikachu. This is Xiaoyao. Can you help us? My companions don't know where they are yet. Xiaoji asked. Dawu asked for help. After all, Dawu had been here for so long, so he must be more familiar with the terrain than they were. Please. Pika. So you are Xiaoji. My father mentioned you not long ago, don't worry. Leave it to me. Daigo said, and suddenly remembered, by the way, that's why the Kodora just. Did they alert Kodora? That would be dangerous. Xiaoji was shocked. Ah. Let's go and save them. Well, let's go, over here. Dawu didn't dare to ask Dawu, so he quickly took Xiaoji and Xiaoyao there. Xiaoji and the others ran in one direction. After running for a while, they found that the road ahead was cut off. What should I do? Xiaoyao asked worriedly. Look below. Dawu shouted. Xiaoji also felt the influence of Xiaojiang and Xiaoxing. At this time, bursts of footsteps came from below. Xiaogang. Xiaoxing. Fire Rock Rat, come up. Xiaoji. Sister. Huh. Little devil. Are you okay? Xiaojiang asked with concern. It's okay, we met Mr. Daigo. Here, listen to me. First, run forward like this. There will be a waterfall at the next intersection. Let's meet there. Dawu said to Xiaojiang and the others. I understand. Xiaojiang nodded in agreement. After that, Xiaojiang and the others ran forward, followed by a large group of Kodora. Let's go quickly. Xiaoji and the others ran to the entrance of a cave, with a waterfall below them. Xiaojiang and the others were already in front of the waterfall at this time, and the Kodora were rushing towards them. Please, bay leaf, use sweet scent. The bay leaves gave off a fragrance, and Kodora gradually calmed down. Kodora, those people are not bad people, go back quickly. Dawu came forward to explain, and the Kokodoras went back. Then, Xiaoji, Xiaoyao and Dawu walked out from above. Come on, it's our turn, since you. Rocket's opening remarks. Go, Rice Spoon Snake. Please, Desert Naya. Desert Naya turned around and hugged Kojiro. Ah. It hurts, it hurts. It's over there. Pikachu, solve it with 100,000 volts. Pikachu. Wait a minute. The Pokémon in this cave are all living quietly. If anyone wants to break the tranquility here and cause trouble, I will be your opponent. Boss Kodora, come on. Daigo took action first. Roar. Destroy the Death Ray. Boss Kodora spit out a purple-black energy beam and hit Team Rocket. Team Rocket once again flew into the sky and turned into meteors. What a disgusting feeling. Sunancy. Well done, Boss Kodora. Come back and rest. Dawu took Boss Kodora back. As expected of the champion, so awesome. Xiaoxing admired Dawu. He is the former champion. I have handed over the title to my good friend Mikri. Daigo explained helplessly. At this time, Kodora started digging on the mound of dirt that had fallen from the rock wall that Team Rocket had just crashed into. What's wrong? Kodora. Dawu asked suspiciously when he saw that Kodora was abnormal. I saw a red stone found in the hole dug by Kodora on the mound. Found it, good job, Kodora. Dawu shouted happily while holding the stone. Oh. Mr. Daigo, did you find anything? Xiaoxing stepped forward and asked. It's the fire stone. I've been looking for this in this cave. Daigo explained. Stone of fire? Xiaoyao, a scumbag student, asked. Yeah. It's one of the stones that is very helpful in the evolution of Pokémon. For example, it can evolve Katy Dog into Wind Speed Dog. Daigo explained patiently. By the way, Vulpix evolves into Ninetales and Eevee evolves into a fire elf. Xiaoji added, then turned to Daigo, Mr. Daigo, I want to challenge you. No problem. Dawu nodded and agreed, to be continued. Chapter 26 Battle against Dawu, Crayfish Attack. You are listening at navalfull.audio. Everyone came to the outside of the stone cave, Xiaoji and Dawu stood on both sides. Okay, let's go. Boss Kodora. Dawu took the lead in sending out the Pokémon, which was the previous boss Kodora. Boss Kodora, characteristics, heavy metal, strength, mid-stage quasi-king. The decision is made by you, Charizard. Xiaoji sent out the only quasi-king of heaven on his body. Ouch! Charizard looked at Boss Kodora seriously. Xiaoji knew that although this Boss Kodora was not Daigo's main force, as the former champion's Pokémon, it was still very strong anyway and could not be compared to wild Pokémon. Boss Kodora, Metal Claw. Charizard, Dragon Claw, that the two Pokémon attacked each other, and Boss Kodora's silver claws collided with Charizard's emerald green claws. Bang! Boom! Boom! The two Pokémon kept attacking and the dust was flying. Wow, both Pokémon are so powerful. Asterisk. Xiao Xing looked at the two Pokémon with bright eyes. Xiao Jiang and Xiao Yao also nodded. At this time, Xiaoji shouted, Charizard, the warm-up is over, let's show our bond. With that, he threw the Charizard X Super Evolution Stone exchanged from the system at Charizard. Ouch! Charizard caught the Super Evolution Stone, and Xiaoji opened the key stone with the Universal Ring. Super Evolve. Charizard, Super Charizard X. There were only a few links connected, and Charizard began to Super Evolve. Boom! The fire-breathing dragon turned into blue and black, bone spurs appeared on its shoulders, and two blue flames appeared on its mouth. Ouch! Super Charizard X shouted to the sky, and looked at Boss Kodora with fighting intent. Super Charizard X, characteristics, hard claws, moves that come into contact with the opponent will increase their power, strength, mid-stage quasi-king. This is... Asterisk. Xiao Jiang and the other three were shocked. Super Evolution. Super Evolution in the Kalos region. I didn't expect you, Xiaoji, to have mastered Super Evolution. Not bad. Come on, Boss Kodora, double-edged head hammer. Daigo obviously knew about Super Evolution and launched an attack directly. Super Charizard X, Dragon Tail, that the two Pokémon met again, but this time Super Charizard X Dragon Tail broke the double-edged head hammer. Repel Boss Kodora. Here comes Iron Head again. Dragon Claw, that the two are constantly colliding like giant beasts. Let Xiao Jiang and the three of them say it is so enjoyable. As expected of Super Evolution, the strength has improved so much. Boss Kodora uses all his strength to hit hard. Let's come to, Charizard Flame Charge, boom. Boom. The smoke dissipated, and I saw that the Charizard had released its Super Evolution and was panting heavily with scars. Roar! Boss Kodora fell down and lost the ability to fight. Ouch! The fire-breathing dragon shouted in the sky and fell down. You did a great job, Charizard. Xiaoji took back Charizard, then looked at Daigo and took back Boss Kodora. Mr. Daigo is indeed very strong, this Boss Kodora is even yours, you don't even count as a substitute. After all, I have been in the game for many years, and you are already very strong. You must know that I trained this Boss Kodora as my main force, and it was slightly better than your Charizard. Daigo smiled and shook his head. How awesome! Xiaoji's Charizard actually slightly beat Mr. Daigo. Asterisk. Xiao Xing now looked at Xiaoji with admiration on his face. Asterisk. Xiao Yao also looked at Xiaoji with admiration. Xiaoji has really become stronger. Xiao Gang was happy for the change in his good brother. It's your first time to use Super Evolution. You should be familiar with the surge in power. Otherwise, Charizard will be even stronger. I look forward to fighting you next time. I will go all out then. Daigo said to Xiaoji suggested. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Daigo. Xiaoji said that he would practice hard. Later, after Dawu said goodbye to everyone and left, Xiaoji was surrounded by Xiao Jiang and 3 others. Ash, Xiaoji. Can my fire chicks and spiny tails also super evolve? Ash, when did you get your super evolution? Ah. I want to see super evolution. Xiaoji had no choice but to fool him with the reason he had already thought of. No wonder, this gem looks so familiar. It turns out to be the gem given to you by Mogu Mushroom and the gem in the stone cave. It is also like this. So, there are also super evolution stones in the Hoenn area. I want to find the super evolution stone of flame chicken. Fossils, *, ****. Xiaoyao shouted excitedly. If it were so easy to find out, someone would have reported it. Xiaoxing rolled his eyes at Xiaoyao. The next day, Xiaoji and others camped at a beautiful beach to practice. Charizard successfully broke through to the mid-stage of Quasi-King after a great battle, which is gratifying. Xiaoji held the elf egg and arranged training for the Pokémon. Charizard was put on the compulsory exercise machine, Pikachu learned the power grid skill, Bay Leaf practiced the energy ball, Blue Crocodile practiced the freezing ray, and Fire Rock Rat practiced the crazy volt. As for the owl, Xiaoji and it began to prepare for the performance of the gorgeous contest. Sister, Xiaoji is practicing, are you ready? Xiaoxing, looked at the idle Xiaoyao next to him and said speechlessly. Xiaoxing, you asked a very good question. After Xiaoyao finished speaking, she ran to an open place and started her performance. Isn't the purpose of the Pokémon Gorgeous contest to show the beauty and handsomeness of Pokémon? Especially when it comes out of the Pokémon Ball, that is the main scoring point during the first review. Xiaoyao said, taking out the Pokémon Ball, I'm practicing how to appear on stage now. Look, I'm on stage. Come out, everyone. Fire pheasants and spiny tail worms. Xiaoyao started to circle around and released the fire pheasants and spiny tail worms. Now he showed his charm. As for the fire pheasants and spiny tail worms, they looked around and ran around. That's not right. When you come out, you have to spin around in a circle, kick like this, and then spin around in a circle. It's true. Xiaoyao himself was giving a demonstration to the turkey chicks and spiny tail worms, but he almost got thrown instead. He looked at everyone awkwardly and said, I'm sorry, it's not perfect yet. This is still in practice. Xiaoyao, you can't do this. Not to mention that most gorgeous contests can only have one Pokémon, and the protagonist of the gorgeous contest is Pokémon. The charm of Pokémon should be shown. Xiaoji came over and explained. Let's talk about the essence of the gorgeous contest. Xiaoji. Are you ready for your performance? Xiaoyao asked Xiaoji about the situation there. That's almost it. I've already thought of the idea, I just need to practice more. Xiaoji nodded. Wonderful. Suddenly there was movement in their tent. Everyone quickly looked over and saw that the nails that fixed the tent were pulled out, the entire tent collapsed, and the tent and the clothes on the tent began to be dragged into the sea. Ah! The tent, and the laundry, Xiaoji and the others hurriedly chased forward. Fortunately, there was a tree in front of them, which blocked the tent's progress, and then a small dirt bag appeared. There. Xiaoxing pointed at the little bumpkin and said. Damn that guy, the spiny-tailed insect spins silk. Catch it. Xiaoyao ordered directly. The spiny-tail insect's silk successfully entangled itself in the earth bag, but it was not strong enough and was dragged away. Ah! Spiny tail. Bailey Yi uses the vine whip. Bah! Xiaoji also hugged Bai Yi and used force together, boom. A red crayfish was forcefully pulled out by Xiaoji. To be continued. Chapter 27, Conquer the Lobster Soldiers and the Eggs Hatch. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Hey, the lobster soldier raised his red pair of pincers and shouted to everyone in Xiaoji, saying that he was very angry. When he went out to lie down, there were suddenly several tents in his house, and he was forcefully pulled by humans. Come out, as the powerful king of the lobster soldier clan, it is simply a great shame and humiliation. Ah. That's. Xiaoyao took out the illustrated book and scanned it. Lobster soldier, attribute, water, characteristics, strange power clamps, will not be reduced in attack by opponents, strength, elite midterm, moves, foam light, harden, crab claw hammer, water gun, provocation, Taijing attribute, water. Sure enough, Fighting Island is a blessed place. The harvest is really not small. Come on, the blue crocodile will conquer it. Xiaoji sent out the blue crocodile. Vani. Blue crocodile looked at the lobster soldier seriously. Hey. Hey. The lobster dragon looked at the blue crocodile with fighting intent. Blue crocodile, show the results of your training. Freezing ray. Blue crocodile condensed blue energy and attacked the lobster soldier. Hey! The lobster soldier ducked into the sand to avoid the attack, and emitted a light composed of water bubbles in the other direction. Vani. I saw the blue crocodile dancing in a dance of fascination and avoiding them all. How amazing! The blue crocodile actually danced and avoided the attack. Oh, Xiaoyao looked at the blue crocodile in surprise. This is normal. I don't know how many skills I can dodge with my dancing steps when I was a little crocodile. I made a huge contribution. Xiao Jiang explained as usual. Blue crocodile, if that's the case, get close. Frozen teeth. Vani. I saw blue light emerging from the teeth of the blue crocodile, and the blue crocodile bit the lobster soldier. Hey! The lobster soldier's pincers glowed with white light, and he fought against the blue crocodile. Varni. The blue crocodile was beaten away by the lobster soldier. The lobster soldier was frozen after being hit. Hiss. The lobster soldier's crab claw hammer is so powerful. Xiao Jiang exclaimed. The more this happens, the more I want to conquer it. The blue crocodile takes advantage of it to be frozen and bites it into pieces. Vani, boom. The lobster soldier has lost the ability to fight. Go, poke ball. Xiaoji threw the poke ball and took it in. Once, twice, 3 times, the warning light went out and the capture was successful. I have conquered the lobster soldiers. Vani. Pika. Afterwards, the elf ball disappeared and was teleported to Dr. Oak. I believe that the lobster soldier and the giant crab will become good partners. The name of the combination is Shrimp Soldier and Crab General. Awesome. Xiaoji has conquered so many Pokémon. I only conquered one spiny tail. Xiaoyao looked at Xiaoji's conquering with envy. The journey of a Pokémon trainer is to meet various partners and cultivate them. This is the meaning of the journey. I believe you will have new partners soon. Xiaoji comforted. Yeah. I understand, Xiaoji. At this time, Xiaoyao's spiny tail began to show the light of evolution. Great, the spiny tail felt your will and began to evolve. Yeah. Xiaoyao watched the spiny tail worm evolve with expectant eyes. Eventually a white cocoon forms. At the same time, Team Rocket Musashi's spiny tail on the other side also evolved into a lavender cocoon. Xiaoji, is this a carapace cocoon or a shield cocoon? Xiaoyao asked nervously. Xiaoji looked at it and shook his head. Unfortunately, it's a shield cocoon. Xiaoyao was directly frustrated. No. But, no matter what, it is my Pokémon. However, the stone in his heart dropped and he quickly adjusted his mentality. Xiaoji looked at Xiaoyao with a smile. Xiaoji, stop teasing Xiaoyao. Congratulations, Xiaoyao, this is a carapace cocoon. Xiao Jiang also smiled and explained. What? Is it a carapace cocoon that evolved into a hunting swallowtail butterfly? Xiaoyao was surprised at first, then looked at Xiaoji with an angry face. Xiaoji. Ah! Xiaoji, your balls! Sigma, degree winky face Zio Sheng suddenly shouted. Egg? Xiaoji lowered his head and found that the egg in his arms began to glow. Is this about to be born? It's the first time I've seen an elf egg hatch. Xiaoyao curiously looked at the egg in Xiaoji's arms. Just like that, everyone gathered around to watch the egg hatch. I saw that the egg's light was getting stronger and stronger, and the light flashed. 2 red flat horns appeared first, the big one in front and the small one in the back. Lalu, a porcelain doll with green bowl-shaped hair covering most of its face and wearing a white dress, appeared in Xiaoji's ring. Ah, it's La Lulus. Xiao Xing cheered. So cute. Xiaoyao's eyes lit up when he looked at La Lulasi. The little guy is so cute. La Lulus kept rubbing Xiaoji in Xiaoji's arms, as if she knew that her master was Xiaoji. Lalula's silk, gender, female, attribute, superpower, fairy, characteristics, copy the opponent's characteristics after appearing on the field and become the same characteristics, strength, normal early stage, infancy stage, moves, scream, charming voice, telekinesis, magic flame, Tai Jing attribute, fairy. Xiaoji also liked Lalula's very much. You must know that every characteristic of Lalula's is very strong, and Lalula's is still female. She will definitely be the future super queen. If she is a male, Xiaoji will definitely let her it evolves into Alurito. Isn't it awkward to evolve into Gardevoir? Since she is a female, she is so pampered. Lalula smiled and waved her hand. The red horns on Lalula's could feel the emotions of people and Pokémon. It felt Xiaoji's pampering, and it was also very happy. Everyone was very warm when they saw this scene, but hey, Bayleaf looked at Lalulasi, and her whole jealousy was overturned. Fortunately, Bayleaf was sensible enough not to make a fuss. Xiaoji took out a pokeball. Little guy, come in first. Xiaoji gently touched Lalula's and subdued it. Charizard, you should go back to Damu Research Institute first. Oh, Charizard nodded in agreement. Xiaoji now feels that 6 Pokémon are too restrictive, so he will discuss it with Dr. Oak another day. After teleporting the fire-breathing dragon away, he then released Lalulasi. Lalulasi looked at it seriously this time and greeted everyone. Everyone started teasing Lalula's and cultivating feelings. On this beautiful beach, Xiaoji and the others welcomed 3 blessings. Xiaoji's egg hatched, Lalulasi conquered the lobster soldiers, and Xiaoyao's spiny tail evolved into a carapace cocoon. The day passed happily. The next day, Xiaoji and his group were walking upstream along a river. Mystery novel fans across the country, I've kept you waiting for a long time. It's time for Xiaoyao's expedition team to lead you into the unknown territory and pursue the incredible mysteries of the world. This time our expedition destination is the unnamed river on Wudo Island. Xiaoyao held out the camera with both hands and directly became the commentator and started reporting. Unfortunately, he lacked a mobile phone to start the live broadcast. A drop of water flows into a big river, and then flows into the sea. This is so romantic. Xiaojiang sighed as he looked around. That's right, as long as you go back upstream of the river, you might be able to encounter new Pokémon. Xiao Xing said excitedly while holding the Pokémon navigator. The Xiaoyao expedition team is now walking on an unknown road along the river. What will be the mysterious phenomenon waiting for them ahead? Xiaoyao continued to gesture with his hands, doing his job as an ace commentator. After walking for a while, Xiaoji and his party came to a huge waterfall. The momentum of this waterfall is amazing. Ah! I can't believe it. What's blocking Xiaoyao's expedition team is a huge waterfall. What should we do? Xiaoyao continued to explain dutifully, if a few people don't climb over this waterfall, their adventure trip will end here. Even Magikarp can't climb this kind of waterfall. Xiao Xing said helplessly. However, The more places like this, the more likely there are unknown Pokémon. Xiao Jiang seemed to be full of fighting spirit and wanted to swim upstream. To be continued, please urge me to update, please recommend, please use love to generate electricity, bronze will be updated appropriately. Thank you. Chapter 28 Fengyuan Water System Royal 3 Training Bases. You are listening at navalfold.audio. Recently, Xiao Jiang and Xiaoyao watched Xiaoji conquer several Pokémon, which made them want to conquer new Pokémon too. Full of longing for this unknown place, Xiaoji stepped forward with Lalulas and Pikachu on his shoulders and suggested, in that case, let's each do our best, that everyone is a Pokémon trainer, so let's try climbing over this waterfall with the help of your own Pokémon. Agree. // W. // X2. Then let me try it first. Xiao Jiang said and dispatched, Lotus Leaf Boy. Using the rope and the help of Lotus Leaf Boy's water gun, he tied the rope to a tree above. As a rock gym trainer, he naturally has the ability to climb, and climbed up with Lotus Leaf Boy, Xiaoyao, inspired by Xiao Jiang, directly sent out a carapace cocoon and used silk to pull Xiaoyao up. What should we do? You must know that Xiaoxing does not have Pokémon, so he can only rely on Xiaoji. Come out. Owl, use your telekinesis to bring us up. After all, while Lullus was still very young and might not be able to bear the mental strength of herself and Xiaoxing, so she had to use the owl. Just like that, Xiaoji and Xiaoxing flew up directly. Awesome, this is the cooperation between Pokémon and Pokémon trainers. Xiaoyao cheered when he saw everyone had climbed over the waterfall. Xiaoji and the others looked around and found that the river above the waterfall was shrouded in mist, rich in water plants, and the environment was very beautiful, like a fairyland. I didn't expect the waterfall to look like this. The river here flows very slowly. The water flow is indeed very slow, which is probably why it creates such a beautiful scenery. That's because this side is a tributary, and the opposite side seems to be a fast-flowing mainstream. Xiaoxing took the Pokémon Navigator and searched for it before explaining. Xiaoji and the other two walked forward and found that the soil became looser as they went forward, and there was already a sinking feeling under their feet. Xiao Jiang reminded everyone, the soil in this area is loose, so you must be careful. Yeah. The three nodded. Xiaoji and the four of them walked out of the mist area, their eyes brightened, and a group of cute Pokémon appeared in front of them playing. Look, that's the water-leaping fish. Xiaoxing pointed at the water-leaping fish excitedly. Looking at their size, these must be baby water jumpers. Xiaoji judged as he looked at the water jumpers that were nearly twice the size of ordinary water jump fish. When I first met the water-leaping fish, I was actually very cold about it, but the baby water-leaping fish seems to be very cute. Xiaoyao didn't catch a cold at first, but he was attracted by the cute baby water-jumping fish. This is a good opportunity, let me tame one, I'll do it. After saying that, Xiaoyao happily ran towards the water-jumping fish babies. Wait a minute, Xiaoyao, the water-jumping fish here may be. Before Xiaoji finished speaking, an adult water-jumping fish jumped out of the grass and hit Xiaoyao's face with a water gun. Water-jumping fish, strength, elite early stage. Ah. Sure enough, Shui Yu was born to defeat me. At this time, several baby water-jumping fish were playing around, and one of the baby water-jumping fish accidentally fell into the water. Because of its young body, it could not climb up and was directly taken away by the current. Pikachu yelled when he saw this. Ah! That's the mainstream in front. Xiaoxing exclaimed. The mainstream water is very turbulent and the baby water-jumping fish is in danger. Just when Xiao Gang was about to send out the Lotus Leaf Boy to rescue him, Owl, move up at high speed and use your telekinesis to fish out the baby water-jumping fish, that I saw that the gorgeous Nighthawk quickly approached the baby water-leaping fish and brought it back to the shore with telekinesis. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Xiaoji stepped forward and touched the baby Shuyuyu's head. Are you okay, Shuyuyu? Jalil the baby water-jumping fish responded with a smile. the big water-leap fish lowered its guard a little when it saw this scene, but it was still wary of Xiaoji and the four of them. Xiao Jiang saw this and said, "You don't have to be so wary of me. Just now you used the water gun trick on Xiaoyao. That's because you wanted to protect the baby, right?" Geli Shueyu thought for a while and then ran into the grass and disappeared. Xiaoji walked up to Xiao Jiang holding the baby water-jumping fish just now and said, "It seems that it has let down its guard. Xiao Gang, please help check the baby water-jumping fish." "Yeah." Xiao Jiang then checked the baby water-jumping fish in Xiaoji's arms, and found that it was not injured, which was considered a great blessing among misfortunes. At this time, an old man with a hairstyle that looked like Shueyu came out of the grass. "Ah, the old water-leap fish monster. What appears in front of Xiaoyao's expedition team may be the legendary old water-leap fish monster that has become a spirit in old age." Xiaoyao was startled, and he did not forget his explanation work. "That's impossible. Sister, it's true." Xiao Xing rolled his eyes. "Who are you calling an old monster?" "Angry." "Ah." He actually spoke. Xiaoyao didn't listen to the advice at all. "Everyone. You actually want to steal the water-leaping fish that I take good care of. It's really unforgivable." That seeing that he had been misunderstood, Xiaoji quickly explained, "No. We are doing this to save the baby Shuyu." The baby water-jumping fish in Xiaoji's arms also said, "Jalil. Oh. That's it. I'm really sorry for you." The old man apologized quickly. "I'm Xiaoji from Jinshin Town. Hello. Hello, my name is Xiaoyao. My name is Xiao Xing. Please give me your advice." "My name is Xiao Jiang. I am the person who breeds water-leap fish in this swamp. My name is Numata. Just call me Grandpa Numa." Grandpa Numa introduced, and then asked, "It is forbidden to enter this area. Didn't you see the entrance to the swamp? Is there a railing?" "Grandpa Zhu, to tell you the truth, we went upstream to practice Pokémon training." Xiao Jiang explained. "No way, did you climb over that waterfall?" Grandpa Numa exclaimed. "I'm sorry, we didn't know that this place was forbidden to enter." Xiaoji and the other four quickly apologized. "Pika Lalu. Forget it, it doesn't matter. You saved my water-jumping fish, you can have a cup of tea before leaving." Grandpa Numa invited Xiaoji and the four of them to his home as guests. "Thank you Grandpa Numa." X4. Later, Xiaoji and the four of them followed Grandpa Numa to a wooden house. Xiaoyao looked at the wooden house and asked, "Is this Grandpa Zhu's home?" "That's right, this is a caretaker's hut built to take care of the baby water-leaping fish." Grandpa Zhu explained. Xiao Xing noticed at a glance the incubator containing some Pokémon eggs that were mainly blue and dotted with orange spots. "Ah! Those are all the eggs of the water-leaping fish. You must know that even if the novice trainers of the Usangia receive one each, it is actually very difficult to encounter them in the wild. The racial value of each Usangia's final form is very good. It can be cultivated as a main force. In other words, due to Xiaoji's monstrous luck as the protagonist, he can encounter Usangia in the wild in every area." "Yes." Grandpa Zhu nodded. Xiaoyao and Xiaoxing ran to the incubator and carefully observed the eggs of the water-jumping fish. "This is the first time I've seen the eggs of a water-jumping fish. The expedition team made a great discovery." Xiaoyao was still explaining excitedly. "But where did this egg come from?" Xiao Jiang asked doubtfully. "My wife often reminds me not to talk too much, but I really have to stop talking." Grandpa Zhu suddenly became excited and asked Xiao Jisi, "Have you ever thought about why a Pokémon trains? The reason why the first 3 Pokémon I got must be cultivated to the same level?" "I have thought about it." Xiao Jiang answered first. "I don't think I've thought about it." Xiaoyao replied. Xiaoji chose to remain silent. "Ah, no, sister. This is a question that all Pokémon trainers will at least think about." Xiao Xing complained about his sister. "Ah. Really? Let me tell you, that's because there are people like me who are commissioned by the Pokémon Alliance to hatch eggs. Grandpa Numa told them the answer to their question. That's it, that's it. Xiao Jiang said that I understood. So is Dr. Odamaki? Xiao Yao asked. Dr. Odamaki caught and cultivated it himself. Grandpa Numa shook his head. Oh, there are all kinds of people. It seems that most of them are Pokémon breeders. Xiao Xing sighed. Yeah, but it's a little different from the goal I imagined. Xiao Jiang frowned and thought. Oh. Xiao Jiang wants to be a Pokémon breeder, then do you want to see the birth of Shuyu? Grandpa Zhu invited. Really? Thank you, Grandpa Numa. Everyone was overjoyed and quickly thanked him. Greater than over equal to, less than over equal to, thank you, greater than over equal to, less than over equal to, to be continued. Chapter 29 Got a baby water jumping fish. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Later, Grandpa Numa took Xiaoji and the four of them to the place where the eggs were hatched. Here are 3 water leap fish eggs that will be hatched today. Under the crowd's watch, an aphrodisiac egg glowed white, and the white light flashed and a cute aphrodisiac baby hatched. Lala Lalulas was very happy looking at the newly hatched baby water jumping fish. After all, it was also born from an egg yesterday. Wow! The baby water jumping fish is really cute. Xiao Yao couldn't help but squat down and take a look. As expected, the baby water jumping fish sprayed out a jet of water, which made Xiao Yao's face wet. Everyone, _ Xiao Yao and Shui Yueyu are indeed at odds with each other. By the way, Grandpa Numa, is that big water leaping fish from here too? It seems to be of a very high level. Xiaoji asked Grandpa Numa. Oh, that one. No, that one is a wild water jumping fish that got in from somewhere. It seems to regard the water jumping fish here as its companion. Grandpa Zhou thought for a while and explained. Road. Then, that water jumping fish should be quite good. Xiao Jiang continued. Grandpa Ma nodded first, then said regretfully, it's very good, but it's too big and its level is too high. No novice trainer can control it. Moreover, its companions here will disappear sooner or later, that is, say, it has no real companions. So that's it. Xiao Jiang also felt sorry for this. On the way back to the cabin, Jalil, a baby water jumping fish, jumped into Xiaoji's arms. It's the one Xiaoji saved. Xiao Yao said in surprise. Afterwards, Xiaoji's Lala Lass played with the baby water leap fish. At this time, the ding bell alarm sounded. Ah! That sound is not good. I'm going to take a look. After Grandpa Ma finished speaking, he ran out. Let's go and have a look too. See if we can help. Xiaoji suggested as he picked up La Lulas and Shui Yuyu. Xiao Yao suddenly became excited. Okay, let's see what problems Xiao Yao's expedition team will encounter next. The commentator came on stage again. On the way, Xiaoji and the four of them ran over with Grandpa Zhu. Xiao Jiang was attracted by the big water jumping fish just now. The remaining 3 Xiaoji followed Grandpa Numa to a railing and saw that part of the railing had been destroyed. Who did this? Grandpa Zhou asked angrily. Wow, ha ha ha. Since you. Team Rocket's opening remarks. That's it, Meow Sun Nance. Grandpa Numa is confused. Team Rocket? WTF. Damn it, it's you Team Rocket again. Grandpa Zhu, be careful, they are bad guys who steal other people's Pokémon. Xiao Yao reminded. What? Okay, you damn bastards, you want to come here and steal the water leap fish that I helped to cultivate for the Pokémon Alliance, right? Grandpa Zhu came straight to the rescue. Water leapfish is a very rare Pokémon. Kojiro said excitedly. Meowth continued, and it also has the quality assurance of the Pokémon Alliance. Meowth. I must like someone as noble and tasteful as the boss. Musashi fantasized. Then, as long as we please the boss, our future will be. Upgrade to become a cadre, and take office as a branch director. Kojiro and Meow Meow also fell into fantasy. it feels so good. What's going on with these people? Grandpa Zhu was confused again. Do these people have questions in their minds? Really, it's all because Mr. Numata talks too much that they become like this. Xiao Yao complained. Oh, is that so? I'm really sorry. My wife often reminds me, but I have this kind of personality. I can't hide what I say. For example, let's say, destroy over there. Okay, Grandpa Numa, don't say any more. Xiaoji quickly interrupted to prevent him from telling any more secrets. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Grandpa Zhu quickly covered his mouth. In that case, Meow Meow, just go ahead. Musashi ordered directly. Okay, start the robot, Meow. Meow took out a remote control, pressed the button, and summoned a robot they built with a loan that held a shovel and had a bamboo basket tied to its waist. When Team Rocket wanted to control the robot to catch the baby water-jumping fish, Xiaoji shouted, Team Rocket. Will I let you do what you want? Come out, fire rat, blue crocodile. Spray flames and water cannons to attack alternately. What, it feels so familiar, Meow. Meow had an ominous premonition in his heart. I saw that under the alternating action of flames and water, the robot was directly scrapped. What happened, Meow? Meow's eyes widened. Pikachu, 100,000 volts will send them on their way. Pikachu. Boom. What a disgusting feeling. Sunancy. At this time, Xiaojiang and Shui Yueyu just rushed over. Oh. We are so late. Has it been solved? Yes, it seems that the relationship between Shui Yueyu and Xiaojiang has become very good. Xiaoji stepped forward and patted Xiaojiang's shoulder to express his congratulations. In the beginning, Shui Yueyu was so wary of him. Xiao Xing sighed. As expected of Xiaojiang. Asterisk. Xiao Yaogang looked at Xiaojiang with admiration. Xiaojiang scratched his head in embarrassment. Xiaogang, I have something to ask you. Grandpa stepped forward and said to Xiaogang. Ah. What's going on? Xiaojiang asked. This kid can't have a partner if he stays here, but he has become your best friend just now. If possible, I hope you can take this water-leaping fish away. Grandpa Numa entrusted him. Really? Thank you. Grandpa Numa. Xiaojiang was surprised at first, saluted and quickly thanked him, then looked at Shui Yueyu. Are you willing to come with me? Geli Shui Yueyu thought for a moment and nodded in agreement before jumping into Xiaojiang's arms. Great, Shui Yueyu, from today on, you will be my best partner. In this way, the rock-type gym owner conquered another non-rock-type Pokémon. Xiaogang, then Shui Yueyu will leave it to you. Yes, I will definitely train Shui Yueyu well. Salute Gelida. When Xiaoji and the other two were about to say goodbye to Grandpa Numa, Jalil the baby water-jumping fish started crying. It made everyone happy for a while. Grandpa Zhu looked at the sad look of the baby water-jumping fish and made a decision in his heart. Xiaoji, if you don't mind, take this water-jumping fish away. Huh. But, this water-jumping fish belongs to the Alliance. Although Xiaoji was moved, he still spoke. Huh, don't worry. I have been cultivating water-leaping fish for the Alliance all my life, so it's no problem to give one as a gift. Grandpa Ma guaranteed. Thank you, Grandpa Numa. Xiaoji bowed to Grandpa Numa. Shui Yueyu, are you willing to come with me? Jalil baby Shui Yueyu nodded with a smile. Water-jumping fish, gender, male, attribute, water, characteristics, Riptide. When HP is reduced to 1/3, the power of water-based moves increases to 1.5 times. Strength, normal early stage, infancy stage. Moves, crash, scream, water gun, mud throw. Taijing attribute, water. Xiaoji took out a pokeball to subdue the water-leaping fish, and teleported the unaware Bayleaf back, when Laurel Leaf discovered that she had directly learned. Something that was impossible to learn at the Oak Research Institute, she made a big fuss. In this way, this adventure ended perfectly with Xiaoji and Xiaojiang alone, a fish jumping out of the water. To be continued, Ash's team, Pikachu, Nighthawk, Fire Rat, Blue Crocodile, Luluras, and Water Leap. Chapter 30 Reunion with Dr. Odamaki. You are listening at navalfold.audio. This morning, 1-2-1-2-1 Xiaoji and his team were doing morning exercises along the beach with their Pokémon. Facing the sea breeze and listening to the sound of the waves lapping on the shore, everyone was in high spirits during the training. Although Xiaoyao kept complaining about being tired along the way, he persisted. After the morning exercise, Xiaoji and his group were returning along the beach. Huh! Everyone, wait a moment. Xiaojiang suddenly stopped everyone. What's wrong? Xiaojiang. Xiaoji asked doubtfully. Xiaojiang pointed to a cliff at the end of the beach and said, "Look, there is a person over there." That everyone followed Xiaojiang's fingers and saw a man wearing flip-flops, a white coat and shorts, with hair as messy as a bird's nest and a beard, leaning against the cliff wall. That figure seems to be Dr. Odamaki. What is he doing hanging on the cliff wall? Sigma. Xiaoyao exclaimed. Let's go over and take a look first. Xiaoji suggested. Everyone had no objection and ran in the direction of Dr. Odamaki. As a representative of the practical school, Dr. Odamaki is naturally not the kind of person who sits in a laboratory and specializes in research. What he likes most is wandering around outdoors and personally inspecting the living environment of wild Pokémon. This is also his main research direction. At this time, Dr. Odamaki was conducting a dangerous activity, observing the nests of wild long-winged gulls on seaside cliffs. Oh, so that's it. Dr. Odamaki carefully looked at the long-winged gull's nest and marveled at it again and again. He also fiddled with it and kept wandering on the edge of death. He didn't even notice that the long-winged gull suddenly returned to the nest after going out. Caught him red-handed. It was a blessing for the winged owl to see someone causing trouble in his own home. The long-winged gull pecked Dr. Odamaki's bird's nest-like hair with its beak. Dr. Odamaki was so confused that he accidentally fell off the cliff. What? Owl, catch Dr. Odamaki with telekinesis. Blue Crocodile uses water gun to drive away the long-winged gulls. A blast of telekinesis successfully caught Dr. Odamaki, and another stream of water jets drove away the long-winged gulls. Xiaoji and his team who came over were shocked when they saw Dr. Odamaki falling from the cliff. Fortunately, Xiaoji reacted quickly and saved Dr. Odamaki. Owl slowly put Dr. Odamaki down. Thank you, Owl. Blue Crocodile, please come back and rest. Are you okay, Dr. Odamaki, are you okay? We were almost scared to death by you. Xiaoji asked with concern. Ha! It's okay, a small problem, a small problem. I didn't expect you to save Xiaoji again. Dr. Odamaki waved his hand. When acquaintances meet, it is natural to have a good chat. Everyone was sitting on a big rock chatting. Oh, I miss you so much. You have been away for so many days. It's great that Xiaojiang can meet them safely. Dr. Odamaki sighed. Thank you for taking care of me at that time. Xiaojiang expressed his gratitude. By the way, why did Dr. Odamaki come to Fighting Island? Xiaoji asked doubtfully. Dr. Odamaki explained, actually, I have always had a wish to observe the Pokémon on this island. For example, look at the long-winged gulls nearby. They all look like that and build nests on steep cliffs. But it's too risky to climb up there like you do. Xiaoyao said speechlessly as he looked at the long-winged gull and the cliff. Xiaoxing said excitedly, what on earth are you talking about? Sister, in the field of field research on Pokémon, Dr. Odamaki is a big celebrity. He is so awesome. In order to meet Pokémon, I'm not afraid of big difficulties and dare to explore no matter where I go. Ah. Is that so? Xiaoyao scratched his head in embarrassment. You are obviously risking your life. Huh, it's an honor to be praised like this by you. Dr. Odamaki laughed first, and then asked everyone, by the way, why are you guys here, Xiaoji? I thought you should go to Cana. It's near the city. Well, actually this environment is good and suitable for practice, so we practiced here for a while. Xiaoji explained. That's it. Xiaoji is practicing hard, and Xiaoyao is also training with the goal of the Pokémon Gorgeous contest. Dr. Odamaki nodded. Dr. Odamaki, what are you going to do next? Xiaoji asked. I want to do more research around here. Dr. Odamaki answered truthfully and wanted to continue investigating. Then, can we follow you? Xiao Xing looked at Dr. Odamaki with longing eyes. Okay, no problem. Dr. Odamaki nodded in agreement. Awesome. Xiao Xing jumped up happily. That's fine, maybe we can encounter something interesting. Xiaoji also nodded in agreement. Alas, we have just made a dense training plan. Are you going to give up? Xiao Jiang took out the plan and pointed at it. There is no way, the plan can't keep up with the changes. Xiaoji spread his hands. Okay, let's go. Xiaoyao agreed without hesitation when he heard that special training was not required. Seeing this, Xiao Jiang also put the schedule away. Oh. Okay, just as Xiaoji and his team were following Dr. Odamaki into a small cave, a red-armed helicopter slowly flew down on the top of the cliff. A group of men wearing red uniforms appeared from an armed helicopter. They were the Fire Rock Team, one of the dark organizations. And on the calm sea, a wave of waves suddenly emerged, and a huge blue submarine emerged from the sea. The submarine had a pirate-like logo on it. It was the water fleet of one of the dark organizations. Then, 5 Navy members wearing blue diving suits jumped out of the submarine. The leader was a woman with a hot figure and long red wavy hair. The fleet members jumped into the sea one by one and swam towards the cliff of Wudo Island. Xiaoji and others did not know about the actions of the Fire Rock Team and the water fleet. Xiaoji and others followed Dr. Odamaki to a deep cave. There might be wild big-mouthed bats in this cave. Dr. Odamaki analyzed seriously. Xiao Xing immediately became excited when he heard that there was a Pokémon. Wow, let's go in quickly. Okay, let's go. Dr. Odamaki waved his hand and the whole army attacked. Under the leadership of Dr. Odamaki, several people started exploring. Fortunately, although this cave was deep, there was still enough light, and everyone looked at the inside of the cave curiously. So that's what it is. Xiaoyao sighed while looking at it. Xiao Sheng, on the other hand, was praying that big-mouthed bat would appear soon and fulfill his wish to see Pokémon. I think the big-mouthed bat should be in the innermost part. Xiao Jiang touched his chin and thought for a while before saying. Don't you think it's getting brighter and brighter? Xiaoji looked around and said, suddenly pointing to one place, look, there's a light and a door over there. Everyone looked over and saw that there were indeed 2 lamps and a wooden door. It's very much like a secret base. Xiaoji looked at the style and said. Xiao Xing immediately got started and started knocking. Is anyone here? Then, there was a click, and Xiao Xing opened the door without permission. Xiao Xing looked at everyone's gaze and said innocently, I didn't mean it, listen to my excuses, bah. Listen to my explanation, I just wanted to try, I didn't expect the door to be unlocked. To be continued.